Good.
What up, ninjas? It's your boy Naptown Ninja AJ. On location, we out here in Louisville, Kentucky for the Twisted Show tonight. Always right here with me, be the motherfucking ninja.
What up, y'all? And like he said, we fucking came out. We expanded a little bit, came out to Louisville for the Twisted Show, and we got a fucking surprise guest. We were standing in the parking lot doing what we do, and out of nowhere, the fucking man, the legend, longest reigning JCW champion, if I fucking recall, the man, the one, the only, Tooooo Tuff Tony.
No. You gotta say it like the button.
You do it, I can't do it.
You gotta say it like the button. You remember the button y'all had? Tooooo Tuff Tony. Yeah, you gotta hit it right.
I remember it.
Yeah, the main event show.
Some people call me Tooooo Tuff Tony. Some people call me AKA the Foot. You know, it just happens sometimes. You know, and you know, what up, my ninjas? We're going down. We're in Louisville, Kentucky. We're holding it down. We're at the Twisted Show. What more can I say, man? With a couple of ninjas right here. And they was like, come on, let's talk on this camera thing. So that's what we're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
And here we are. And the funny thing is, the people that watch this channel, they know that. They know that, like, they already know. I
mean, they were just hanging out, man. And I ran through. I was like, what up, ninja? And they was like, oh, shit, what's up? And so they was like, man, come on, let's do this thing. And I said, come on, let's do the damn thing. So that's where we're at.
And here we are right now.
Yeah.
So we'll get this shit kicked off, man. I always like to come off, especially when we're doing a What Up Wrestling. I like to... What was it that got you, like, when do you remember your first memory of, like, wrestling, as far as, like, watching it, or, like...
You know, here in Louisville, they got the Louisville Gardens, and they used to have Channel 3 wrestling, and it was USWA, and they'd have all the big stars come through, and then on Tuesday nights, here at the Louisville Gardens, they would have wrestling, and I would go down there as a kid, you know, but before that, you know, being a kid, we used to make belts, you know, out of cardboard.
Right.
And I'd wrestle with friends and family, you know, in the backyard, you know. Lo and behold, I accidentally became a wrestler. You wouldn't know the truth, and that's God's honest truth, you know. And, you know, I was traveling. Well, actually, I wasn't traveling yet. I ran into these guys called the Kentucky Sluggers, and they was going down to train with the Moondogs and Rex and Spot. And so I wanted to get out of Louisville. They was going down there to go train. So I'd ride with them on the weekends and drive to Arkansas. And I'd sit in the fucking barn right there, watch them get trained. And Rex was like, come here, Tony, I want to show him something. So he whipped me into the ropes. Boom. And I forgot what he did. He gave me a hip toss. He gives me a fucking hip toss. He hooks me and fucking makes me fucking take a hip toss, you know, and I landed good. He's like, kid, you're a natural. He said, stay on in here, you know. So I got to train with them there, and they told me to come back. And these guys paid these Rex and Spot probably $2 grand a piece. And I said, man, I ain't got no money, you know, I'm a broke ninja, you know. He was like, oh, don't worry about it, just keep coming back. So that's actually how I got my start in the wrestling business.
Nice.
So I got trained for free, you know, because I didn't have no money, I was broke. You know?
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Love for the broke ninjas.
Yeah, we all broke, man.
Exactly.
You know.
So we were talking a little bit, and we're from Indianapolis, and you actually know some of the people that are down there, and we were talking about, you said you used to work for Don Basher.
Don Basher down there, WCW, and he had a little bitty O, man.
Yeah, WCWO.
WO. And, you know, I used to ask Pondo, I'd be like, why's he got such a small little O, and it's like WCW? You know what I'm saying? And then I was stupid, I guess, or smoking too much weed, something. And he goes, come on, dude, it's WCW. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And Don was smart about advertisement, because motherfuckers would come there and think they was going to see fucking Eddie Guerrero or fucking, you know, a big time star, you know, and they would come see us. You know what I'm saying?
But that stuff's entertaining, though.
Yeah.
Like, because his son, Joey Owens, is about to go into the Indiana Hall of Fame.
Right, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Next year,
you know, that's great for him. And then he's got a son.
He's amazing. I just watched him in a match.
He's good, man.
He's a champion right now in Circle City.
I mean, to be honest with you, when you start wrestling at, you know, 12 and 13 years old, you're going to be good when you're 16 or 17. You know, you got 4 years under your belt, you know? That's fucking smart. You know, his dad's a wrestler. And Joey's, right. So he's like a third generation wrestler, you know?
So you get trained for free. Finagle that. Thanks. Shout out for the Broke Ninjas on that one. That's what's up. So then what do you do? Where do you go from there?
I start doing like little indie shows, and like I like to say, it's like a big fish in a small pond, because you had your group of guys who was known in these little bitty areas. So I would go with them, you know. We'd go there, and I'd be on the opening card or whatever, you know, because I'm still green. But a lot of times we went to Huron, Indiana, which I used to call it the armpit of Indiana. You know what I'm saying? And we'd go there. We'd do a lot of bingo halls. But these guys were the big fish in the small pond. And I was hanging out with them, you know. And then taking on a little bit farther, I wanted to step up from what I was doing. So I ventured out and went to this place called BBW. It was Bad to the Bone Wrestling. Joe Bailey ran it. I don't know if y'all remember.
Big beautiful women, y'all.
Yeah, but I'm down with big beautiful women.
But they're cool too. Yeah, they
shout
cool
out to
too.
BBW.
That's right. But so I went to BBW. So I stepped up from where I was at and went to some place that was doing a little bit better. It was still a small pond, but now I'm standing out on my own now instead of with these guys. And then went from there. I went to IWA Mid South.
Okay.
You know, and I would take little indie bookings all over, you know. When I went to IWA Mid-South, everything sprung open for me. You know, 'cause we was doing deathmatch style wrestling before anybody else. You know, East Coast was doing it, CZW, but IWA was just like CZW, but down in the Mid-South, you know. And when we started doing, man, we would draw crowds, man, you know. Barbed wire, thumbtacks, glass.
That's what I was just going to ask you when
people,
you started with this hardcore.
Yes, actually what it was, when I went to IWA, he put me against this guy, Ox Harley. And I really didn't know no difference, man. He ate me up, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by eating me up, not like eating me up, but he would give me nothing. I had no offense. I did actually I did a moonsault off this fucking bar, and he moved and fucking fucked myself up, right? So I get back there, he winds up pinning me or whatever. So we come back in the back, and he's like, man, you know, I don't know. And then Pondo steps up and goes, man, let me work it next week. I'll show you what this kid can do. You know, because I was doing all kinds of crazy shit. So I go out there and work Pondo, and then I got to showcase myself. You know, at the time, people are fighting for their jobs. You know, a lot of people, like the vets, they didn't want to lose their jobs, you know, for the upcoming kids that was coming up, you know. And I understand it, but yeah, you got to pave the way for people like me, just like
Maybe
I
Triple
do.
H can learn that.
Well, I mean, think about it, he is. I mean, think about it, he's taking a lot of guys from the indie scene and bringing them up.
Oh,
Look,
not on the business side. I meant on the whole fucking burying people and shit.
yeah, but I mean, come on, man. That's
Speaking
like,
of the bringing the people up, you keep talking about Pondo. I just read that they signed Crazy Mary Dobson.
yes,
right,
they
to
did.
Developmental?
She just got signed. They've been talking about it for the last year and a half.
We said Pondo should be the one, like her manager, out to the rear.
Right. That would be dope, but you know, they probably got something in store for it. Like I heard that they might be bringing her as Sister Abigail.
That's
for the Wyatt fight.
That is the big.
I mean, think about it.
That is the big internet rumor at the time.
She fits. You know what I'm saying? She fits that persona. A good-looking chick who's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And
So you've been working with Pondo for years. Then.
Oh yeah, we would do tours in Japan, Australia, Germany.
He's a cool ass dude.
Mexico. Yeah. Pondo's he's legit, man. Pondo helped me out.
So that's how you. That's where you got the hardcore style from.
Yes. Pondo drug me in. You know what I'm saying? So, and then a lot of people wasn't doing it at the time. You know,
I've seen some matches, man. I'm like, damn, is Tony doing?
Right, no. It's part of just doing the entertainment, you know, and that's what we was doing. We was entertaining people. But, you know, if you sit on a fucking thumbtacks, you know it hurts.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking when you got fucking 10,000 thumbtacks in your head.
We seen what happened to Necro at the gathering.
Yeah, there you go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and shit happens, you know what I'm saying? That's part of wrestling, man.
It is.
So
how did JCW happen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So me and Pondo, it's just traveling the United States. I was working Pondo. We was working each other. We was doing our match. We from here, fucking to North Carolina, up to Michigan, and we did this Dan Curtis Memorial Show. Okay, and me and Pondo did our match. We tore the house down. You know, a few days later, Pondo gets a call from Psychopathic saying, "Hey, we're going to start a wrestling organization, and we want you guys to do the tour." You know. And a lot of people don't know, I was Leatherface on that tour.
That's fucking awesome.
You know
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Y'all hear
But
this
you know
shit?
what I'm saying? So I was working double time on the first tour that went out, you know.
Hell yeah.
I'd work as Leatherface and I'd work as Tooooo Tuff Tony, you know. And when we went to Michigan, that's when they had the office in Novi, okay? And me and Pondo get there to Novi, and it's like I said, the first fucking actual tour of JCW, you know, first going out. And so we're in the office there. They're giving me this thing. They was like, we need somebody to do Leatherface. So I stepped up and said, hey, I'll do Leatherface, you know. So I grabbed the bag and stuff, started looking through it, seen the mask and all that stuff. And and then Valiant J comes over to me and says, hey, I want you to ride on my bus. And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, you know, I'll go to Pondo. But see, I got fucked on that deal. Because, you know, at the time, the wrestlers had their own bus. So they was pulling mad skins. And we would leave right after the show every night. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say we get the bone. But I mean, so I get on the bus with Joe. All right. So I get on the bus with Joe. Me and Joe fucking hit it right off, man. I said, Valiant J, sorry, yo. But, you know, so I get on the bus with Valiant J, and we just talk, man, and fucking, you know, we clicked just like that. We became instant friends, man.
That's awesome.
And, you know, so that's how Tooooo Tuff Tony was born into Psychopathic.
What's up?
You know?
And I wasn't sure on the number of days or nothing. I tried to look it up, but really couldn't find out. Are you the longest reigning JCW champion? As far as like total?
Close.
Maybe you or Court?
Yeah, it is between me and Court. But I've had that belt, you know. But here's the thing with the belt, man. You know, back as a kid, I used to watch. They would use a belt to help boost somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was the people's champ, so I really didn't need no belt. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm a juggalo, they're juggalos. They know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need no fucking belt. You know. So that's
for the
why
average fan, they don't get it, but for someone like that on the inside of it, really, as you get older, like even as the champion, you're more of like you're the one that would most likely drop the title and then like have a comeback.
Right. Which I've held the title numerous times, you know. But to me, you know, having a belt, you gotta put it in your bag. Now you're lugging this heavy ass fucking belt around. Don't get me wrong. Look, somebody told me a long time ago, when you're good, you ain't got to say you're good. People tell you you're good.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the way I look at it with wrestling. If they like you, they like you. You ain't got to say, hey, I'm the best wrestler out here. And you know, that's having the ego. It's boosting your fucking head up, you know. And Juggalo see right through that shit, you know what I'm saying?
I have a quick, while we're on the topic of just one crazy ass, I've got a gathering story.
Okay.
Quick one. 2013 was it? Is that what year it was?
believe so.
2013. You and Vampiro had a match with Congo Kong and I don't remember who it was. Oh my God, y'all was all in the crowd at the gathering. Y'all was out there. Okay,
Rude
so
boy?
I moved.
Was it
No,
Rude?
it wasn't Rudy.
No,
Only one time.
it was
me and
Congo
Rudy.
Kong's partner. Because your Vampiro was your partner, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I step back. You guys are getting ready to work it, go back in the ring. You guys are out in the crowd. I'm literally at the very front. I step back with my chair. I got this, and shout out to the people that make this fucking chair, let me tell you. I got this chair, and you look at me, and I'm holding it, and you just like, here, let me get that. I give it to you, you sit it down. You proceed to put Congo Kong in my chair.
Is that when I did the crossbody splash?
Exactly.
Oh man, I fucked myself
Man.
up.
And the chair is still intact. That chair has been to 3 more gatherings.
No, I fucked myself up on that. That was stupid, man. Let me tell you.
Shit.
And I'll tell you what, my whole fucking chest. Congo Kong's a big motherfucker, man.
Yep.
I don't even think that's the end of it, man. Because I'm pretty sure after that, you're now on the ground.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he splashes you or what he does.
I forgot what he did, but he fucked me up for real.
And you're laying there and you're gasping, man.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm right over you with the camera.
He's about 600 pounds, man. I think fucking he might have caved my chest. I know I was fucked up. I
That
remember
shit was
that,
awesome.
man.
And that chair, I got KG to sign that chair, and I got Rudy to sign that chair that night. Remind me at the gathering, I'm gonna run into you. I'm gonna have a chair. And I'm gonna get you. I've got to get you on that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Still
Oh, it was the Boogeyman. right?
Yep, that's
Yes,
the
exactly what it
boogeyman,
was.
yes.
Because I gave Vampiro my moon mist, and Vampiro smacked him in the face with the moon mist. That also happened in these seats.
Which we all have that on footage.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Go
That's
back
who
in
it
the
was. It was
archives.
the boogeyman. Yeah,
Yep.
because we was trying to find a scary partner. But in all honesty, boogeyman was over because he's a juggalo. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? Painted face, worms. I mean, what more do you need? You know
So
what I'm
where
saying? He
did
got
the-
over.
Where did the Fireball Fist and the
you know
Gold
what?
Slogger come from?
Well, it ain't Golden Slugger.
It's
It's
not?
Bacardi.
Oh,
It's
my bad.
Bacardi Lemon.
Stoner problem.
And it's all good.
I always thought that's what it was.
No, it's Bacardi Lemon. And well, I wanted to step out. I wanted to do something. Well, actually, to be honest with you, my friend Roland Hard, God bless his soul, rest in peace, Roland. He used to do this flaming karate chop. You know what I'm saying? So I usually, and then I came up with the flaming fist. You know, as a tribute to Roland.
Okay.
You know, and I just thought it was something devastating to people when people said they're going, holy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And actually it was a tribute to Roland Hard.
That's what's up.
You know.
So, I know this is kind of putting you on the spot, and a lot of people really don't know. Do you have a favorite match you've worked?
Favorite match? There's so many of them, man. You know.
I don't know why.
I don't know why I asked
No,
it. I asked
it's all
Robert that,
good
and they're like the
because,
same way.
to be honest with you, man, I've had several fucking matches that fucking I can name off. Fucking, probably me and Congo Kong for the belt. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that one.
That's when we was in New Mexico, and we was working for the belt. When he went up on the fucking things, I hooked him for a powerbomb. I walked him right out, big ass fucking Congo Kong, walking around right in the middle of the room and powerbombed, and the place fucking erupted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Fucking,
a
me and him had some fucking good ass matches, man. You know, and fuck, I can name all kinds of fucking stars I worked with. You know, that fucking Rikishi, Tommy Dreamer, fucking
Yeah, I remember
just
that
name
one.
a few. You know, and some super nice guys. You know, Brian Christopher.
Is there anybody you never got a chance to work with that you would love to work with? Either big name or indie?
You know, you know, I got to fuck around with Kevin Owens a little bit. You know, listen, I know, but you know, Kevin, man, he's got it. You know, he's got the fucking mic work. He's got the work. You know, he's all around well crafted. And for bigger guys like me, you know, he's paving the way for other guys to be able to come in there who is not 6'6" and jacked to the gill. You know, but I remember coming up in wrestling, there was short guys, fat guys, big guys, small guys. It was like the freak show, you know what I'm saying? And all
And
these
always made for good
characters, you know what I'm saying?
stories, too,
Yes,
you know?
everybody can't be 6'6" and jacked to the gill. For the little fat kid that's sitting out there in the fucking audience and is looking at me and saying, I could be him. You see what I'm saying? That's how fucking you get fans, you know, when they believe in you. It's like, oh yeah, you know, that could be me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bottom line, man. Wrestling needs diversity.
I agree. Absolutely. We talk about that all the time.
All the time.
You need your people like your big shows, and you need your people like your Rey Mysterios, you know, and you need like everything in between, like your Shawn
Right.
Michaels.
The whole rounded gift of fucking wrestling. Give them a little taste of everything.
While you're mentioning all those, go ahead, man. I see you over here getting antsy.
Oh yeah.
You gotta ask him, but you gotta.
So we know that you fuck with wrestling, but do you fuck with wrestling? Like, do you keep current, like with like the TNA product or the
You know, I watch it every once in a while, man. I've been trying to I got a 2.5-year-old son, and I try to get him to watch wrestling.
Right, as we all do. as
Right,
fathers.
but you know, more times like, Dad, come play, you know. But yeah, every once in a while, and then I got a buddy, like on the pay-per-views, I'll go over to his house. It's an older guy I've known ever since I was young, about 15 or 16. And I'd go over and fuck with him, we watch pay-per-views or something, but not all the time, because
it's a lot of devotion, you know. You got
Yes.
3 hours Monday, 5 or 2 hours
Raw
on
is
Thursday.
really
Right.
long. It's too long.
It really is.
But that's the whole thing. When I always thought Vince McMahon was dumb for buying WCW, because you got to have a product to run against.
I agree. TNA's going
I
up.
always said it's okay to buy it, but you should have kept it what it was and put
Right.
better management.
He should have stayed silent.
Yeah, that would
You know
have
what I'm
been
saying?
better.
That's what I'm saying. But you know, and then fucking build a fucking stable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Think about it.
Bring
I'm gonna
people
tell y'all
from
another
that
little
and
story. We're out in Calabasas filming Big Money Wrestlers. Okay. So the Wrestler comes out. You know, the movie The Wrestler.
Yeah.
So it's me, Scott Hall, Joey Joe, Cinemax place, go watch the wrestling. So I'm sitting down there and I'm watching the wrestling, and I look over, I look at Scott Hall because he's sitting right next to me. I look over at him, I watch the movie more. I look over at him again because that was him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting right next to fucking Scott Hall. You know what I'm saying? The bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it.
See, that's what I should have done.
Yeah, but I mean, he changed wrestling. You know, NWO changed wrestling.
Yes.
And they, you know, and they was part of the wars. You know, that's what helped them get over that night. You know, when they left WCW, went to WWE.
I want to say they were like solely the reason. I feel like without them, I don't think the idea would have happened or anything.
Yeah, right.
That was just like a alignment of stars, absolutely.
Right, you know what I'm saying, and just being at the right place at the right time. But they made a movement in wrestling at that time, you know. So anyway, getting back to the story. So I'm watching the wrestling up on the big screen, and I'm looking over at him because that was him. You know what I'm saying? He had all the fucking money, he had all the fucking fame, and he's still trying to wrestle. You know what I'm saying? You know, and to me, it blew my fucking mind, man. You know what I'm saying? And Scott Hall's a hell of a guy, man. You know, super nice guy. Ain't nothing bad word I can say about him. You know what I'm saying? But,
So what was it like making the movie? You didn't touch on it.
yeah. The movie was fucking awesome, man. You know, you fucking get to meet all the fucking characters that was in there. Yeah, you know, and I helped Joe on the book a little bit. I mean, I don't get no credit for it, but I mean, you know, I give him some ideals, like fucking when Joey was churning that butter. Make it look like he's fucking jacking off. You see what I'm saying? You know, just goofy little shit I would throw in, you know, and Joe's like, man, I got the perfect character for you. He's like, you're gonna be a bad guy. And he would never tell me what it was at first, you know what I'm saying? So he'd write it, you know. And
Does he have to sell you on it?
not at all, man, not at all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. And then he's like, you're gonna be this ruthless. He's like, you're just big baby chips assassin, man. You know, and he still ain't telling me on the foot yet, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good. You know, and he waits, I don't know, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. And he's like, yeah, it's gonna be great, man, it's gonna be great. He goes, you're gonna have a big ass fucking foot. I'm like, what do you mean, big ass foot? He goes, yeah, I got it. Big nasty foot, curled up fucking toenails. He said, you're just gonna be ruthless, the fucking ruthless fucking assassin that I got, you know? I'm like, all right. He goes, I said, I ain't gonna be able to walk with that big ass foot, you know? He goes, no. I said, I got you a fucking wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool, man, cool. And
He's already thought this all
yeah,
the way through.
that's the way Joe is. He'll think it all the way through before he writes it down and does it, you know? And then we sit there, you know, he's like, you're the foot. And I'm like, I'm the foot, bitch. He goes, yeah, that's what you're gonna say. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're jumping around, bullshit. He goes, yeah, that's you, man. I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be part of the movie. You know.
And we do that. It's like I'm not so much anymore, but like that shit, we walked around forever saying, "I'm the foot."
I'm the foot,
so
bitch.
catchy.
And I don't know why they didn't make a shirt
And
for
the
that.
slapping scene?
Oh, yeah.
God, dude. Where he was slapping Twisted and then man, that shit was so funny.
That was fucking dope as fuck, man. You know, and that shit to me, man.
It just goes to show you how far you've came, you know?
Yes. And
from all
you
the
know,
way down here in Kentucky and stuff.
Right. You know, somebody like me being in Detroit with the Insane Clown Posse, and to be able to do the things, I'm blessed, man. You know, and it's real. You know, anybody can do it. Just being at the right place at the right time, keeping your head up, striving. Just like CJ from what's their group? Minister Sobriety.
Yep.
You know, I've known that kid for a long time, man. And look at him now. He's got his band, they're out touring, you know. Fucking awesome, man.
Oh, yeah.
You can do whatever you want to do, you know.
What does the future hold for Tooooo Tuff Tony?
You know, I got the place called the Arena. It's a wrestling arena. I let companies come in there and run. That's my way of giving back, because wrestling was so fucking good to me. And you know, I got to go to Japan for 8 years. Australia, Germany, fucking Mexico. I did Mexico for a couple of years. You know, who knows? Sky's the limit. You know, I am getting older, so I'm getting wiser about what I do. I'm picky and choosy about the bookings I take. And hey, never know. I'm like, I'll be out in California November 26th, right after Thanksgiving. I'm doing a deathmatch tournament out there, and I ain't did death matches. You know, I got out of deathmatch wrestling because I can wrestle. You know, I can entertain. But
He still has some pretty nasty ones together.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But you know, I'm going to do a deathmatch tournament.
Nice. So you said you got a place out here. Now is it like a full setup? Or?
Yes. I have a ring there. I got a DJ booth there. I got a snack bar.
So pretty much they can just show up, do what they do.
Right. Let's just say that you call me up and say, hey, I want to run a show, and I'm like, all right, no problem. This much money, everything's there. You bring your guys down there, y'all run a show. You don't need nothing but your guys.
That's awesome.
You know?
Shout out to Circle City.
Now, do you have production there, or?
Yes, I got a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just bought a bunch of the canister lights and stuff, and I got the thing go around the ring. I ain't hooked it up yet.
Fair enough.
Story of my life.
Okay, and what's the name of that company again?
It's called The Arena. It's in Jeffersonville, Indiana.
Okay.
And the reason why I named it The Arena because I wanted wrestling there. And then, like I said, people just come down there and run shows. You know.
Nice.
So
cool. So you never know. Your ass might end up there. We might end up there. You never know.
And a lot of companies are running out of there. So you know, there's Pro Wrestling Freedom. There's Outcast Wrestling Syndicate. Pro Wrestling Freedom, which you know, they're doing big things right now. I had Chikara in there. You know, I've been trying to get Lucha Baboon. Y'all up on that? Dude, it's like characters. It's like Godzilla.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
like
it's got Kung Fu. Kaiju, just like Kaiju.
I watched it at the gathering.
Yeah, the gathering, and it's fucking awesome. I'm trying to get them there.
That would be cool.
My favorite one
That's a different touch.
I woke
it's
him up
Kung
and was
Fu
like,
chicken
look, it's
noodle.
cartoons,
Kung Fu
man.
chicken noodles.
Kung Fu
Did
chicken
we
noodle.
see a peanut butter and jelly
Bro,
sandwich?
it was
Yeah.
a bag of weed fighting a fucking something.
It was like
Yes.
a peanut butter and
I
jelly
woke him
sandwich.
up and was like, bro, there's cartoons out here, man.
Yeah.
There's live
I was like, what are you
cartoons.
talking about? It was like a dinosaur versus a
But
spider.
here's what I'm saying. So you get the wrestling fans, and then you get the comic book fans,
Yeah.
and then you get the cartoon fans. So it's all good.
And it's entertaining.
Yes.
It really is. That shit, I've never seen anything like it.
So
That's
what
awesome.
is the JCW future?
You know, I'm still gonna do everything JCW, man. That is my #1 priority. You know, it trumps everything else. Like if JCW's got a show, and I'm booked out in California, I'll call California and say, hey, go fuck yourself, I'm going to JCW. And all the guys that I fuck with and that I work for, they know that. You know, and my loyalty is to JCW. You know, if it wasn't for no JCW, no telling what might have happened. You know, but like I said, I went to Japan for 8 years. Then when I come back, you know, everything's been positive, man. You know, and that's what it is. That's like Kevin Gill. You know, y'all up on Kevin Gill, right?
Man, we tried.
PMA, man.
I listened to Keeping It 100 with Conan.
Well, Conan and Disco and that's
the
awesome,
juicy
man.
one. And I do KG Goes Live. I follow.
I got a good Conan story too, if y'all want to hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So first when we went to TNA, you know, it was me, Rudy, Joe, and Joey, and we're out. They wanted to splurge a little bit, so we was in a limo, and fucking Conan comes to the thing. We're sitting there smoking some trees, and Conan comes to the window and goes, "Hey, let me hit that." You know what I'm saying? So he hits in there, and he hits it real hard, man. He starts fucking coughing. All of a sudden, his back locked up on it. You know, he was like this. You know, it was like, oh shit, you know, what the fuck, you know? And, you know, it was fucking, you know, the best time of my life, man. You know, having fun. But, you know, I met a lot of fucking stars, man. And, fuck.
And you're one yourself, man.
Now, I don't look at it like that.
You don't, but we do.
No, but I mean, if you go around Ask Any Ninja, I'm just like you guys.
Yeah, oh
You
yeah.
see what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
And my head's not way out here, and I don't think I'm a star. I'm just a regular juggalo. You know what I'm saying? Just happen to be fucking being able to do that. I'm blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie about that. You know, all the opportunities I've had. You know. But I mean, it don't make me no better than you. It don't make me no better than you. Don't make me no better than that guy over there. You know, we're all people. At the end of the day, we all lay our heads down. We take our, you know what I'm saying, sleep. You know, so I'm blessed, man. You know,
dig it.
So,
I don't want to forget this. What do you think about the march?
I think it's awesome, man. I think we're standing up to the FBI, man. You know, in Washington, right there. I never you know, I never would have thought in a million years, you know. I think it's awesome, man. I think we're all fighting for the same cause, you know. Take us off the fucking gang list. We're family, man.
Stop
you know, right.
Any ninjas that's coming, I'm all for it. I'm gonna be there 100%. What Up Ninja's gonna be there. Yeah. It's not the gathering, though.
No,
it's not the
like
gathering.
I told you earlier.
You can't treat it like the gathering.
Listen, like I told you earlier, and you know, I'm an honest person, and I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, when we announced that there wasn't going to be no gathering, because we wanted more people to come to the march.
Right.
You know, but they wasn't thinking about the, you know, the people who fucking take off all year long. It's their vacation to go to the gathering, you know. But we're going to have a gathering this year. And I'm
that's heard for those motherfuckers.
You heard it right there.
There's no way that we're going to go without a gathering. You know what I'm saying?
But on that March tip, though, man, just fucking, if you're gonna show up, man,
don't treat it like the gathering, please.
Don't go there for we're going in there for professional reasons, man. We're going in there to show people that we are a family, that we're not fucking, you know, we're not just fucking.
We're not out robbing people.
Right.
We're not out shooting people.
Right.
We're just everyday people.
We are smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of
I smoke a lot of that. I smoke a lot of that.
Right.
All right, so my daughter, on that tip, we'll get to the fucking more fun shit. My daughter has a question that has just kind of made its way into the interview. It's more of a fun thing. She asked me, it's kind of a two-parter. Okay, so you're in a room. Every horror movie ever made is on the shelf.
Okay.
First, what movie would you definitely not want to watch because it fucks you up, or you're like, no, fuck that one. That one's got to check that one.
No, they're shitty. They're talking about shit.
No,
or just like bad, like maybe it traumatized you. Like
okay. Oh yeah. Children of the Corn, man. Okay. I mean, when I was a kid, dude, Malachi. You know, and shit like that. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
The first time we were
you know what I'm saying? Now what's
what's your favorite? Which one would you definitely pop in?
Wow, man. You know.
Like, yeah, that's the one to watch.
It's gotta be either Friday 13th or Halloween, you know.
The originals, the slashers.
But see, you know, growing up, my dad used to watch fucking what's the name of that shit? It was like something Up All Night Rhonda, and it had these fucking crazy ass sci-fi like horror movies, you know. Yeah. And I sometimes he'd let me stay up and watch them, but I like. I forgot the fucking name of them, but you know, there was some good ones and there was some fucking like bootleg bad ones, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Friday 13th.
That's a good one.
You know.
That's actually like one of the top ones.
Right. So, you know.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That's what stands out in my mind. You know. Oh, Motel Hell was fucked up too.
Oh, yeah.
Motel Hell. Remember when they buried them up to the neck and they would feed them with the fucking tubes and shit?
Oh, that sounds good.
Check that out.
Motel Hell.
Yes.
I checked that one. We touched on it just a little bit. Y'all had the show called The Main Event.
Yes.
I fucking love that show, man. That was the shit I listened every time.
The thing is that, you know, when you're having a good time, your audience is going to have a good time.
Yeah.
And we go in there and have a fucking good time, you know, and just fucking... my favorite part of it was when we did the fucking Tournament of Tunes.
I remember that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then I remember every fucking loser, I could take these big ass fucking mitts and I'd fucking just smash the fucking CD, you know, and you just hear it go, and then it would splatter, you know.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome, man. Tournament of Tunes was the shit to me.
Hell yeah.
And that's when, like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting up. But Raven was writing some music, all right? And Raven, Scotty was so fucking crazy, man. And I'd be like, let me hear something. He'd be like, no, not yet, I'm not ready, you know. And then I had to go back to Louisville, and so Joe records him up in Detroit at the Lotus Pod. And nobody really knew it that we helped Raven out, but he still fucking lost anyway, you know what I'm saying? And then I think the winner was Macho Man.
Nice.
I remember.
Yeah, be a man Hogan. Be a man Hogan, you know.
Yeah, like everybody always tried to say that beef was dead. Hogan tried to say that beef was dead. I don't know that. I can't ask Macho.
Yeah, right. I can't ask Macho.
I never believed that one like too much. It was like, he was what?
Yeah, because last we had heard.
Before Macho Man died, man, seen a picture of him, you wouldn't have known he was Macho Man.
Yeah, with that white beard.
Yes, the white beard, man.
And the bald head. Like,
yes, yes.
Which I'm sure Macho
it could have been my dad. I mean, bald headed, his boy, you know.
You couldn't tell, really. You couldn't, like, I had to look at the picture for a minute when I saw him, too. Like, wow.
So y'all know who Tommy Rich is?
Yes.
That was an ongoing joke.
Rich?
Yes, that was an ongoing joke with the fucking Boondocks.
Okay.
With Dave, you know, because he'd say, Tommy Rich could be my dad, you know. And Boondocks, man, me and him tagged together.
Okay, yep. I remember that one too.
I forgot which gathering it was. Because we caught half the fucking ring on fire, I remember that. Because we did a double meteorite.
Maybe 2010, was it the year that was stupid hot?
No, that's when all the fucking fish, man.
It was
holy shit. You just brought up, I worked fucking PJ, which was just incredible.
Yep.
And fucking, that was Lake Hepatitis when fucking somebody fucking killed all them fucking fish. And then some ninja decided to throw a fucking fish in the ring. And I remember he busted me upside the fucking head. And I went out to my belly and cell. When I raised up and I got a fucking whiff of that fucking, dude. Holy shit, yes.
And you did a fishing tournament every year.
Yes. You know what? And that's awesome, man. You know, last year the dude caught a 35-pound fucking fish.
Damn.
No shit.
The dude that won the fucking tournament.
In that fucking...
Yes.
In that little pond?
Yes, that motherfucker was this. Look at here.
He's like, I got a fucking picture.
Yeah, I had to take a fucking picture
in the
of
little
it, man.
pond.
In that fucking little pond. But if you're a fisherman, you're a fisherman. You know what I'm saying?
Thornville, Ohio.
Yes.
Wow.
So which is that better fish than Lake Hepatitis then?
It all depends, man. You know, some say it is, some say it ain't. But you know, it is what it is.
We're in the middle of an interview.
That's okay. It's good. Say what up, ninjas?
Yeah,
say
what up, ninjas?
Magic ninjas, what?
Yeah. I mean, it's all good, bro. I'm trying to find this fucking picture. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're good.
Trying the ladder. Thank you, man.
No problem.
I know I got it. Let's check this.
Y'all hear that love, y'all?
You hear that?
Y'all hear that?
Just let out.
Someone. Have we said it? Have we said it?
Look at that shit.
Damn.
Damn, that was it. If y'all have been out to the spot in Thornville, that is crazy as hell. That's
big
real,
that
100%.
motherfucker is. That's a big ass motherfucking fish, man. Check this out. This dude is so fucking excited. Look at him, man. You know what I'm saying? But
That is crazy.
35 fucking pounds, man. You know?
That is crazy. So you have fun doing the tournament?
Oh man, I love it. I'm a fisherman at heart, man. You know, and think about it, man. Just gives us more shit to do when we're at the gathering. You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I'm sure there's people like me.
There's
who
always
love
shit to
fishing.
do. If y'all ain't never been to the gathering, you gotta
go to the
No
gathering.
matter what.
Yes.
Fucking do it.
Definitely.
Well, shit. The concert's letting out. We're gonna get some of this fucking crowd footage.
Yeah.
Tony, man, thank you so
Thank you,
much.
man.
It was
Thank
such
You
a
gotta
having
give
me
him this
on.
moment. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Big-headed,
All right,
bearded
good.
mother. Nah, I'm
So-
just kidding. Love you, Tony.
All right, Bob.
Yeah, this is the part where we step back, man. Look at that.
Good.
This love.
Love, y'all.
Look at the camera. Say what up?
Oh, you're the one I was jealous of earlier.
Tell him what up, ninja.
What's up, Ninja? Woo woo!
Whoop, whoop.
So,
Check us out. Subscribe.
yeah,
What up,
YouTube
Ninja?
channel. YouTube channel. All right.
Yeah, this is the part where we stand back, man. If there's anything you want to say, shout out anybody.
Usually rappers were like, if you want to spit something, if you wanted to cut a promo, whatever you want to do, it's all you. If you want to say anything to anybody.
Yeah, I want to say what's up to the Juggalos, man. There wouldn't be no Tooooo Tuff Tony if there was no Juggalos. Thanks for giving me all the love, man. And best believe in yourself. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, no money, with money, we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And just be blessed, man. Thanks for everything. What up, ninjas? Hey, nothing but love from Tooooo Tuff Tony.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah, one last thing.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, tell them where to check out the dopest videos on YouTube.
Go to What Up My Ninja, or What Up Ninja
yeah.
at youtube.com. Check out Tooooo Tuff Tony. Check out all the dope ass artists. Check out all the dope ass wrestlers. Hey, nothing but love around here, bro. Peace.
And if you don't do it, he's gonna hit you with that fireball fist. What? And that's what's up, ninjas.
Whoop whoop.